Hello and welcome. Today, we're going to do something a little different. Get ready to test your knowledge because you are officially a contestant on the Great Energy Quiz.
Okay, let's dive right in. The rules couldn't be simpler. I'm going to ask a question, you'll have 5 seconds to think up an answer, and then I'll reveal it. Sound good? Are you ready? Let's go. And here we are. Round 1 is all about energy basics. We're going to get down to the fundamentals. What is energy and how does it all work? Let's find out. All right, first question, and it's a great one to start with. So we can't actually see energy, but we know it's all around us. How is that possible? What's the big giveaway? You've got 5 seconds.
That's it. We know energy is real because we see what it does. It's the invisible force that makes everything happen, whether it's a car driving down the street or just a simple light bulb shining. So the key here is you're always seeing the effects of energy.
Okay, let's see how many you can get on this one. Try to name at least 4 different types or forms of energy. Ready? Your time starts now. And time is up. Let's see how you did. We've got electrical, light, heat, movement, sound, and stored energy. Hey, any of those would have been a fantastic answer. If you got 4, you're a genius. Okay, this next one is a little more specific. What's the name we give to energy that's just kind of sitting there, packed and ready to go? Think about it. It's stored energy. It's right there in the name. Think about it. A battery, a log for a fire, even the food you eat. It's all just packed with energy, waiting for the right moment to be released and do something cool. Now pay attention to this, because this is probably the single most important rule in the entire world of energy. It's almost like a superpower. Energy never, ever just disappears. It just transforms. It's the ultimate shapeshifter, and this is a core idea for everything else we're going to talk about. So, speaking of transformations, let's talk about input and output. It's really simple. You put energy into something, that's the input, and you get useful energy out of it, that's the output. For example, when you plug in a lamp, the electricity is the input. The light it makes, that's the useful output. Make sense, right? Okay, here it is, the final question for round 1. Imagine you're using an electric drill. Its main job is movement, right? To make the drill bits spin. But what else is happening? What other energy is being created that isn't really part of the job? And the answer is sound and heat, of course. You can hear that loud whirring noise, and if you use it for a bit, the drill itself gets pretty warm. That's energy that isn't helping with the drilling, so we call it wasted energy. Great job on round 1.
Let's keep this momentum going and move right into round 2. Now that we've got a handle on what energy is, let's find out where it all comes from. This round is all about powerful sources.
All right, this is a really big question. Think about the one ultimate power source for our entire planet. What is it? You got 5 seconds.
It's the sun. I bet you got that one. Its light and heat give us warmth, they help plants grow, they drive our weather. Seriously, almost every bit of energy we use can be traced all the way back to that giant star in the sky.
So we mentioned stored energy earlier. Here are some of the most common places you can find it. There's food, wood, and of course the big 3 fossil fuels: coal, crude oil, and gas.
So yeah, those last 3, coal, oil, and gas, are called fossil fuels. And there's a really cool reason why. They're literally made from ancient fossilized sunlight. Plants and animals absorbed the sun's energy millions and millions of years ago, and all that energy got trapped underground. And we use these fossil fuels for different jobs. We mostly burn coal to create electricity in big power plants. But crude oil is different. We refine it into all sorts of other fuels, like petrol for our cars, diesel for big trucks, and even paraffin for things like lamps. Fantastic work so far. Let's get right into our final action-packed round. This is where we see that super important rule, energy-changing form, happening with stuff we use every single day. Okay, here's a 3-part question for you. What's the energy story for each of these? First up, a paraffin lamp. That turns stored energy into light energy. Next, a toaster. That one's turning electrical energy into heat energy. And finally, a fan. That's electrical energy becoming movement energy. See? It's all about transformation. Let's try 2 more. When you kick a ball, the stored energy in your muscles becomes movement energy in your leg, which then gets passed right along to the ball. And when you strum a guitar, your movement energy is transformed into sound energy. It's like a chain reaction.
This one is so cool. Your voice starts out as sound energy. Your phone converts it into electrical energy to send it through the air. Then your friend's phone takes that electrical signal and turns it right back into sound energy so they can hear you. Just amazing, right?
Okay, this is it. The final question of the Great Energy Quiz. Think hard. What's the one kind of energy that a TV, a microwave, and a computer all have in common? What do they all need to work? The answer is electrical energy. Of course, you plug them all into the wall. It's the incredibly versatile power that runs so much of our modern world. Congratulations, you did it. And just like that, you have made it through all 3 rounds. That was absolutely brilliant. Let's just quickly wrap up everything we've learned. You are officially an energy expert. And if you remember just one thing from all of this, let it be this. Energy is never lost, it just changes its costume. It's the ultimate shapeshifter, powering absolutely everything around us. So what's next? You have the knowledge now. You can see the world in a completely new way, spotting these amazing energy transformations everywhere you look. So what will you power up with your new expertise? Thanks for playing.